Hi everyone, and welcome back to Donna Jo Writes. So yes, we are in my lounge at the moment. I'm not in my office because I'm having to record this in the middle of the week. And yeah, I'm not going to try and explain where I've been or whatever, but had a lot to do with the baby coming. We've all of a sudden gotten very busy with work and such, and I'm in the middle of Preptober, which is actually coincidentally what I'm going to be talking about today. And yeah, so I'm sorry if sound quality is bad. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking in the background, but I just figured I would rather just get a video up instead of trying to faff and make it perfect and everything, because let's be honest, sometimes life isn't perfect and sometimes we've just got to do what we've got to do with no makeup on and in our comfy clothes. So I'm just going to take you through what I've done so far with Preptober. Today is the 21st, I think, the 21st of October. So I'm over halfway through Preptober. And as some of you might know, I've been doing the NaNoWriMo Prep Challenge. Yes, NaNoWriMo Prep Challenge with MC Muhlenkamp, Melissa, over on Instagram. And she made an amazing blog post on the steps to take and each day's tasks and such, which was really great. So, on that note, highly recommend her step plan. You don't have to do it one per day, but the kind of order of tasks that she's gotten there is really helpful, and I find it very helpful. I might actually incorporate it into my own kind of pre-writing schedule that I would normally do. So first off, I am going to be working on Project Revenge, this NaNoWriMo, which, as I said, to some of you is not a surprise because you would have known that if you've been following me on Instagram. It will be the first or the zero or the discovery draft, whatever you prefer to call it. Yeah, I think let's call it a discovery draft. I like the sound of that, the discovery draft. I'm going to do my best to win NaNoWriMo, and here come more dogs. This is the problem, isn't it? This is the problem when I film in the house, isn't it? Yes. Oh my dear. Okay. Just sit nicely, okay? Shh, sit quietly. I am, like I said, part of the way through this plotting and planning phase of Preptober. I'm definitely enjoying the double main character in Project Revenge. It's something that I kind of did in N10 when I've done the first and subsequent drafts, although really Adira is the main character and there's just extra points of view. But this has two true main characters. The story itself, I found, for Project Revenge has been much deeper than I anticipated. I mean, I always knew it was going to be quite a story with quite a lot of depth because it focuses on themes and scenarios that are very personal to me, but also that I feel need to be shared and need to be addressed. But the actual story itself is, yeah, it's become a lot more complicated than I initially intended, which is great because it gives me a lot of material to work with regards to character development and that kind of thing. So I'm really enjoying that. One thing I also really love about this is that I feel like with this project I really have something to say. It's not just a book that's fun to read, although I hope it will be fun to read, but I feel like it's more than that. It's a story that is really truly about people and what they've been through and how they come out the other side stronger or weaker, or I don't know, maybe worse off or better off than they were in the beginning. And yeah, it's something that I feel like because of that, it brings an extra layer of passion and commitment to the project that has kind of been lacking before now, because N10 was great and I loved the kind of idea of the fantasy and of the story, and I loved the idea of the world, and so that was what drove me to write it in the first place, and what is driving me now is because I just feel like it's an amazing creation. But Project Revenge is definitely a lot more emotional. It's a lot more personal, not just to me, but I feel like to whoever reads it. And I feel like I have grown a lot, and I've noticed how I've grown a lot just through the plotting and the planning phase, because plotting and planning NTN was incredibly difficult for me. I was changing things left, right, and center, but now I feel like my instincts are a lot more sharp, and I'm being able to make decisions based on my instincts, and I'm more sure of myself. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm more sure of myself with the decisions I'm making with regard to character and plot and that kind of thing. So that I find it reassuring for myself to know that I can actually now see that I have grown as a writer, which is really great, because I think sometimes as writers we don't always see how we've grown, and we always just feel like we're doing the worst possible job. So that's been really exciting for me through this plotting and planning process. Good job. If you would like to keep updated on my progress, follow my Instagrams at donnajowrites and also at donnajobooks. Donnajobooks will probably not be very active this October because of the NaNoWriMo prep challenge, but I'm hoping to switch that up in November. More background noise, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm not going to apologize for being informal, because we all have our days, and just today is a no makeup comfortable day for me, and I feel like what is worth in these videos is less to do with how I look and more to do with what I say. So as long as I can speak, I will still make them. And that is kind of the attitude that I'm adopting from now on, especially dealing with pregnancy and everything that comes along with that. I would rather have videos up than to try and make them perfect and not put them up at all. So that being said, I'd also like to inform you guys that I will be still posting videos, but they might not always come exactly on time. I'm going to do my best, but I'm not going to put myself under extra pressure, because I'm going through a period of transition at the moment, and I don't want to put extra pressure where there doesn't need to be. And I probably will also start uploading these videos onto Instagram, because I feel like the audience there is quite a lot bigger than it is here on YouTube. I will still be putting them here on YouTube, but I feel like putting them on Instagram, they're going to reach more people. So I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you back here next time. Bye.